Here's a new 45 North Wrathchild Studded Tires video review for every curious fat biking mountain biker who wants to be able to accelerate, brake, and take corners with extreme precision in loose snow. And no, you won't have to put studs in your tires manually after you buy them. Question: what do these tires look like? Here's what the tire looks like. There are approximately 252 XL concave studs. These studs come pre-installed, so you don't have to worry about putting them in yourself. Just put the tire on your rims and you are good to go. There are some reports of studs falling out, but 45 North has a pretty good warranty program, and they will replace the tire or send you some studs to put in yourself. I have put over 100 miles on these tires and have not lost any studs yet. Point: deep lugs. These deep lugs provide accelerating, braking, and cornering traction. The open tread pattern helps shed snow, which helps traction. As mentioned previously, there are approximately 252 XL concave studs. 45 North recommends that you ride 10 to 25 miles on a hard surface to seat and bed the studs into the tire. I am riding 10 miles to the Little Falls trailhead just outside Morgantown. The return trip is also 10 miles, and this will seat and bed the studs into the tires. It will allow the studs to settle into their pockets and reduce stud loss over time. Point: directionality of rear tire. I was confused which way to mount the tire on the wheel. So much so, I took the tire to the Trek shop in Pittsburgh. The tech guy said, if you run the tire in the same direction as the front tire, that is, arrows pointing forward when looking down over the bike, it will give you more rolling efficiency and better braking. If you run the tire in the opposite direction as the front tire, it will give you better takeoff, drive, and grabbing force. Based on this advice, I have decided to run the rear tire in the opposite direction of the front tire. As you can see, I'm going up a very steep icy hill with about 6 inches of snow, and I am not slipping at all. Tip: recommended PSI. 45 North states that the normal riding PSI for the Wrathchild Fat Tire is 5 to 10 PSI. I personally ride these tires at 9 PSI in the front and 10 in the rear on icy light snow and somewhat harsh surfaces like pavement and soft dirt. On heavy and loose snow, that is 6 inches or more, and because on a bad day I might weigh about 230 pounds US fully equipped, I run 4 PSI in the front and 5 in the rear for max flotation. I have ridden in 4 feet of snow at this PSI with no problem. Question: what is the weight of the tire? The average weight of the tire itself is about 1,510 grams. Question: will the tire fit my rims? I'm running a Sunringle 80mm wheel set made for Trek Farleys. I am not running tubeless, and I recommend that you don't run tubeless either, especially out in this cold weather. My wheel size is 27.5 with the 4.6-inch Wrathchild Studded Fat Tires. And if you use a rim strip, not rim tape, you don't have to worry too much about punctures. In fact, it's pretty hard to get a puncture anyway in the snow. I've never gotten one. Question: how much do they cost? The price per tire is very expensive, but well worth it. I paid $260 per tire. Ouch. I had to wait about 4 months to get them because of a shortage during these COVID times. So let's recap what we just talked about. With these Wrathchild Fat Tires, you will minimize the chance of falling while riding your bike on icy roads and trails. You will be able to take corners on icy and snowy trails with great precision and traction. You will not have to manually put the studs in yourself after purchasing them like other brands. The takeaway here, and what I personally like about these tires, is that I can confidently ride to work or play on icy, snowy pavement and trails without having to put studs in my tires manually after I purchased them. I hope you enjoyed this video review. If you did, please do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. Also, turn on notifications so that I can tell you if a new video is coming or not. Now, I may get compensated if you click on the links in the description. Thank you for watching and stay safe.